Hello friend, welcome to Secret of a Children. This is Sanjay Pradhan. So today I will discussing about the new act which is connection to the criminology. This and that is the offense against a human body under the culpable homicide and murder, which is defined culpable homicide defined under section 100 and murder defined under section 101 of the BNS. So first of all, I am discussing what is culpable homicide. Whoever caused death by doing an act with the intention of causing death or with the intention of causing such bodily injury, like injury and bodily injury like cause death, and knowledge he has the like to cause maybe death. Okay, that is the culpable homicide. First, what is the meaning of the culpable homicide? Suppose A has intention to such cause bodily injury to the B, okay, and has knowledge, he can knowledge for the knowledge to the such bodily injury, but or probability C B is the death by cause by the A. That is the death by the A by injury. Okay, and all probability to the injury is the cause death. That is the culpable homicide. And if you A knows jet behind to a bush and but not it, an intention to cause such likely to cause such bodily injury of jet, and after that jet are death. Okay, so that is the death by the death or committed by offense committed by the A. So that is the culpable homicide, but her intention was for the bodily injury to the jet, but probability says that he is the death who is committed by the A. That is the culpable homicide. So normally basically culpable homicide says that intention and knowledge is the most important for the commit the offenses. So all murder is the culpable homicide, and all culpable homicide is not a murder. Suppose one very example, most important example, that is the I have a intention to likely injure to you and likely bodily injure to you, but I have a knowledge this injury may be death. Okay, sudden provocation and sudden quarrel and sudden inspiration I likely to cause bodily injury to you. This bodily injury after that are death of your. So that is the culpable homicide. Okay, and I will discussing about the another point, that is the murder. Section defined 100 and murder is the it says that all culpable homicide is the murder. Okay, all probability to the murder, but I have an intention, I murder to you directly, I kill you, and this gravity of the offenses or intention of the offenses is the depending of the murder. So that is the murder. Murder is the in such bodily injury, and offenders knows to likely this injury or maybe death. Okay, that is the murder. Murder must be death. It is the murder. I have an intention to murder to you. Okay, this gravity of the offenses and all perspective offenses depending by the nature of the offenses. Okay, I kill you. That is a murder. And if it's another point is that if the person committing act, the death is caused, knows that it is the immediately dangerous, and that must the nature of the offenses will be death of the victim person. That is the murder. And first of all, if you differentiated when the middle intention and knowledge, which is the most important. I have an intention to the bodily injury to you. That is the culpable homicide, and I have an intention to the murder to you. That is the murder. It's the most important differentiation between to the culpable homicide and murder. And if you, I talk to the another point of view, that is the knowledge. I have a knowledge that is likely to cause death. That is the murder, and I have a knowledge all probability may be transferred to the murder. So gravity of the offenses and nature of the offenses, that is depending of the murder and culpable homicide, which is the most important. Suppose I will discussing about the illustration of the murder. A shoots jet that the intention to kill him, and Z dies in consequences, A already commit the murder. But intention to killing to the Z. That is the A already has been commit the murder. So this is depending on the intention. But okay, that is the most important. And another point of view, culpable homicide. In culpable homicide is the injury to likely to bodily injury, and murder is the intention to the murder to the person, another person. That is the murder, and has some exception of the murder. Next, I will discussing of the exception of the murder. Suppose first exception is the grave and sudden provocation. If the others person grave and sudden provocation by the another person, it can maybe exception of the murder. I suddenly provoke it, suddenly grave to murder to the another person. Suddenly, it is not a by prepare, like was a not preparation, not a, any other perspective matter of the nature of the offenses. So suddenly murder to the another person and suddenly grave and provocation by the other person, and I kill you. That is the murder. That is the exception of the murder. So this exception under the culpable homicide. So all exception of the murder who is the punishable under the culpable homicide. The exceeds power of the private defenses. Okay, I can use private defenses. I suppose when at that time, certain time, you come to me and for the murder to me. Now I have a right to save my body. So this private defense I will use against to you. And suddenly, if I see you shoot to me and up and I don't waste of the time, I kill to you. I killed you. That is the private defense to save my body. And I will use of the general exception. That is the private defense. And next is the public servant exceeds power. The public servant has exceed power. This law authorized by the law. Okay, so our law is established already has been, and our law already a procedure established by law. When any law authorized to the public servant, this is the duty of the course of the employment time of the officer in time. So this public officer may kill to the any person that is the authorized by the law. So it is not a generally use of the all public servant. It is the certain person and certain time of the public servant, and that is the suddenly fight to the both of the person A and B, and A suddenly kill to the B, and this after that B are death. That is the sudden fight. It is the exception of the murder. Okay, the most important of the murder, and that is those exceptions are the punishable under the culpable homicide. And after that, I will discussing about the difference between murder and culpable homicide. Murder is the defined section 101 of the BNS, and culpable homicide defined section 100 of the BNS. And murder can pre-planning and pre-arrange, but culpable homicide are not a pre-planning and pre-arranged because it is likely to cause bodily injury, and murder is the likely to cause or probably to cause the death. Okay, and murder is the can maybe sudden provocation and can all likely to cause the death of the person, and it is the sudden provocation of the person, and it murder all probability cause death, and culpable homicide or probability may or may not death. Culpable homicide is the not amounting to the death. Culpable murder is the not amounting to the death. It is the not amounting to death, and culpable murder is the not amounting to death. Okay, so murder is the present of the intention. Intention was present, but intention was not present. so likely to cause death, and knowledge was not a present for the murdering of the, but all murder is the culpable homicide, and all culpable homicide is not a murder. Next, I will discussing about the punishment of the culpable homicide. Punishment of the culpable homicide, which is defined section 105 of the BNS. Punishment says that if I discussing about the punishment of the culpable homicide, which is says that whoever commits the culpable homicide not amounting to murder shall be punished with imprisonment for a time, for a term, for lifetime imprisonment, and either a description which not less than 5 years, which not less than 5 years, but sorry, but which may extend to the 10 years, extend to the 10 years, and lifetime imprisonment for life, or imprisonment either for description not less than 5 years, and but which may extend 10 years of the culpable homicide. And if you see murder, punishment of the murder, so punishment of the murder says that whoever commits the murder shall be punished with imprisonment for life. So shall be punished with imprisonment for life or death of the person, and fine also, and liable of the fine, and both of the under culpable homicide of fine and punishment both of the side. So this punishment are both of the language, sex, place of birth, ground of arrest, and any other all person. It is the gender neutral offenses against the human body. Female and male may be punishable under this act. Thank you, friend. If this video helped to you, please do subscribe my channel and don't forget watching my video. Thank you.